So the first minute of this is my screen being frozen, so I'm just gonna say my intro here. こんにちは、私はジェドちゃんです。お願いします and welcome back to Royal Scandal. The final part of Royal Scandal for now, until we have more. It's part 7 of Royal Scandal, and we'll be doing Anti-Queen of Hearts and Mermaid Theater. So until then, the next part, this is going to be, oh, why am I getting this one? It's the tambourine. It's tambourine, guys. It's the tambourine. Honestly, have really loved and enjoyed Royal Scandal like so much. I didn't know it would be like super like in-depth when I started it, but I'm really happy that I started it. I'm really happy that I started new things that I normally wouldn't if it wasn't for this channel. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just so great to me. So of course, like I said, the next music project we'll be doing is Kagero project. I'm pretty sure it's another tragic music project, so that's my brand now, guys. That's what I do. So, and then we'll just carry on from there, but it'll probably be a little bit before I start Kagero project. I'm not sure when I'll start Kagero project, actually. It'll be soon, but I'm trying to figure out if I want to start it before or after my trip, because I have a trip at the end of the month, and I don't know. I kind of just want to start fresh when I get back, but I might go ahead and start it. I don't know, because I don't know what kind of uploads I'm gonna be doing, so I'll figure it out. But we're definitely gonna be starting it. And if there's anything that I need to know about Kagero project, or if I'm pretty sure that you guys want me to go in blind, right? Like, I forgot most of like when I watch Makusu the actors anyway, so I'm pretty sure it's not entirely faithful to the music project. I know there is a manga and a novel or whatever. I think they're hard to find now. Like, I heard like somebody was collecting them and that they were like hard to find nowadays. But anyway, if there's anything you need to know about that, then please let me know. And please let me know down in the comments. And speaking of comments, Tarian says, great reaction, you really cook with this theory. The first thing I want to say, the 7th song is called Bullet, and Rosetta's this revolver. He literally became a bullet for her commands, trying to kill Chelsea with the lights. Also, one thing I don't get is why Matt, the Hatter, and Lewis have the same eyes, like the color and shape. I was gonna say something last time in the last video, but I didn't want to sound like I was just, you know, just saying stuff. But yeah, I did notice that their eyes look very familiar, so I wonder if they are related or something, because that's a little suspicious. Also, you said you were talking about like the behind the mask, and it's the kind of truth that these characters are or their real personality. Another interesting thing is in the profiles in the villains section, there are the Rabbit, Hatter, Queen of Hearts, and surprisingly Catherine. I don't want Catherine to be a villain, because I was thoroughly enjoying Catherine in Cheshire Game, but I suppose we'll see what's going on. After Kagero project, it's Project Sekai story reading. Honestly, that would be much more lighthearted than whatever I'm witnessing right now. Probably not Night Code's stories, because theirs are pretty heavy, but maybe somebody else, I don't know. I want to one day film myself playing Project Sekai, but I'm also not that great at it. Like, I tried to make myself only play hard and expert, and I haven't played in a while, so yeah, it just might be a video where you guys can pick on me being like the worst Project Sekai player. Granted, I do have like 20 songs full combo on hard, but I rarely touch expert unless my fingers are not tired, because my fingers start cramping up so bad on expert. I'm not even joking. 10th anniversary. Oh, they have all the Oh, their eyes are literally the same. Their eyes are so the same for real. Okay. So my question is this the same song as the Queen of Hearts song? It sounds familiar. So is this the same song as Queen of Hearts? Just with a different vocal? Or is it literally a different song? Okay, it's Queen of Hearts, I think. Okay, we have Matt. And Lorena. Oh. Softly adding flowers. Oh. Oh. What? Okay, so what? Hold on. They basically like go around like giving people these I'm just gonna call them artifacts. They basically go around like giving people facts, like just causing problems. Like if you guys wanted them all, why wouldn't you just keep them? Do you need somebody to? My question is, do you need somebody to use it first to get the curse off of it, and then you can take it back? Because we saw this like with the spade ring with Autumn too. Like they obviously knew where it was. They were either too lazy to go to the travel miles to that cave and get it. Actually, no, because they ended up there anyway. So my thing is, like, do y'all need somebody to use it first before you guys can use it? Or is it just like precautionary measures? Like, okay, before we use it ourselves, we want to make sure, like, hey, give it to somebody else, see what happens, and then we'll take it back and use it. Or do you need somebody to use it? And do you need somebody to use it and die, and then you take it back? What is it? Because like I don't get what they're doing. What is their goal? They keep giving these to people. Okay, so this one. Let me see. It's exchange. Okay. Exchange happiness for love, I think. What is your deal? What's your deal? What is your deal? Okay, Chelsea. Keegan covers lies with lies. Oh. What did he stab her? What did he do? Did he stab her? Okay, and she woke up again. Okay, that part was okay. That part was another video, and it was another video where she had, and then she woke up. Was that okay? And Cherry Hunt is like, I think that was from like the end of Cherry Hunt, right? Hold on, let me check. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check because I need to. Hold on. Yeah. That was the dream that she had here. In Cherry Hunt. Okay. So, she dreamed that right. But, it's kind of like, since you can't tell dreams from reality, everything is kind of like mixed up for her. So she kind of like me. She don't know what's going on, and I don't know what's going on either. But all right, I don't know what Matt's deal is. Okay, so first of all, if up to this point it's been a mirror reversed, are you aware of the truths of? Are you aware of all the truths, everything of 10 years? So it's kind of like, so I think it's kind of referring to like Chelsea. Are you aware of the truths of everything of 10 years? She kind of doesn't, because everything's all like mixed up. Let me captivate you with the invisible. Go look through the looking glass. This is the beginning of a nightmare. To avoid killing, to prevent escape. If one falls in love, it will break. Okay, and so, okay, after Cheshire game, Chelsea or Alicia, Chelsea goes to her mom's little jewelry box. She takes the key, I think, because she woke up back home. Okay, so I think here is kind of like, okay, after Matt gives Lorena the key, she's been acting weird, right? Chelsea noticed that her mom is like not being like usual. She notices that. She tries to take the key away, is what I think. And once it's in her hands, once it's in Chelsea's hands, she like comes back to her senses or whatever, I think, for a little bit. Open the radical innocent wonderland. So it's like she's like having this vision of Chelsea. He then again covers lies with lies. Oh, so it's like Lorena is trying to go get it from Chelsea, maybe so that she won't get hurt, maybe so that her future won't be ruined. But then Matt decides, oh, you want to ruin what I'm setting up, and I'm gonna stab you. To keep this dream from waking. Tell lies, look blood, profess love. Okay, so it's kind of like they need Chelsea to like keep dreaming, or like to keep her from like discovering the truth or like anything that's going on or whatever. So Matt tries to like prevent her from like knowing that. So he either lies, he either like stabs her mom, like does whatever he can, because he's absolutely freaking insane. And then after that he like goes and grabs Chelsea, and then he like has to bring her, because wait, is either him or the guy with the mask that brought her to bar masquerade, right? So he had to like take her from her mom and drop her off somewhere else. to prevent killing, to prevent being taken away. Starting anew again for another decade of madness. Okay. And so it's like she accepts her role to prevent. Okay, I'm going to look at the story stuff. Is this a story? Can you please, story, please. Oh my gosh, so long. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm going to read the short version on the site first. Okay, 1885 to 1895. So this is a span of 10 years, like they were singing the song. Matt, a millionaire. What is that? What does this mean? What is that? What is that? Oh, a person who makes and sells women's hats. Okay. Random. Alright. And Lorena, a stage actress. They have been in love since childhood. Okay, so they were in love. That's where the love or lover part comes from. But the only way for Lorena to continue her career as a stage actress is to become a mistress, a court seat of a wealthy aristocrat. For Lorena's dream, Matt accepts their breakup, but one day, 10 years later, Matt sees Lorena shining as a stage actress and her daughter, Alicia. Why didn't he just stop her at that time? Matt deeply regrets his decision 10 years ago. But at that time, a mysterious man who was laying down covered in wounds gives Matt two magical items. He returns to the night 10 years ago with the syrup that with the syrup that reminds him when Lorena chooses Matt's love with the necklace that seeks love, the world changes drastically. For the next 10 years, Matt's remarried life of Lorena continues to be a happy one. Then, one night, the voice of certain girls that sounds familiar to the two of them, but that they should not be able to hear rings. Oh my gosh, so we've literally got some actual like time travel junk mix. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so Matt was in love with Lorena. In the first timeline, he missed his chance because he let her go, right? Because he wanted her to continue her career. Later, he ends up regretting that because he sees that, oh, she's happy, but she's got a daughter or whatever. She has a nice career. He's like, you know what? Like, somebody offers him, like, something. And he time travels back. And he's like, you know what? You know, I deserve to be with her. So, I'm just going to change her life and this timeline. The world changes drastically. For the next 10 years, Matt's married life with Lorena continues to be a happy. He changed the timeline, was with her for 10 years. Then what? Oh wait, okay. But the thing is, he gave the necklace. So in the necklace, the heart brooch is gain love but lose happiness. So she wasn't even genuinely happy because she had the necklace. Then one night, this certain girl, so okay, this is messing with my brain. This is really messing with my brain. So I feel like in the other timeline, Catherine gave should I call her Chelsea or Lucia? Chelsea like those magical cookies or whatever so that she could go back to this timeline and try to like maybe put things like to put things how they were. I don't know. Because if Matt does this, then Alicia wouldn't be alive in the new timeline. So she's actually not even from this timeline, right? She's from the original timeline, but she was sent back to this one. That's kind of why I feel like her dreams and reality is messed up, because the fact that she wasn't even like meant to be like in this timeline, and that she keeps having visions of stuff that maybe like would have happened, or stuff that's like I don't know. Wow, this is mind-boggling. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I'd be like facing like little time travel like timeline type stuff, and it's really messing my brain up. Alright guys, I gotta read this to you now. I gotta read this. Once upon a time, there lived Matt, a milliner, and Lorena, a stage actress. The two have loved each other since childhood. Although their lives were poor, as long as they were together, they were happy. However, the only way for Lorena, who was of low status, to continue working as a stage actress in this era is to become a mistress of a wealthy aristocrat. One rainy night, the two talked about their future, but sadly they had to part ways. Lorena chose dreams over love. It's fine as long as it makes her happy. This is fine. Matt said this to himself as he forgot about her and immersed himself in work. Then one day, 10 years later, he saw it. The appearance of Lorena, who shines as a popular actress, and her little daughter, Alicia. In contrast to Lorena, who has achieved all kinds of happiness, he has always been a lonely hatter, as if he was faced with the reality. Matt deeply regretted it. Why didn't he obediently stop her and ask her to choose love that night? 10 years seems like a fleeting moment, but it was too long and far too cruel to take back. While Matt was wandering around, he came across a mysterious man lying covered in wounds. As a thank you for helping me, the man presented him with 2 strange items. Syrup that rewinds time, and a necklace that seeks love. With these 2 magics, he can finally live happily ever after with Lorena. Matt was skeptical, but as he took a sip of the syrup with the drink me tab on it, the world started spinning counterclockwise, and in an instant, the scenery changed completely. However, before I knew it, he was there on a rainy night when he said goodbye to Lorena. It was July 21st, 10 years ago. Naturally, Matt visits her house. Then, he gave her a necklace and made his first proposal. When Lorena happily put on the necklace, a large rose blew in her chest, and she was in pain for a while, but eventually nodded gently at Matt's words. This time, Lorena chose love over dreams. For the next 10 years, Matt and Lorena lived happily as a couple. One night, he heard a girl's voice from the other side of the door. Hey, where's my usual mom? Where's my usual mom? The voice was unfamiliar to Lorena, but she felt something strange about it. Of course, Matt remembers it well. It was the voice of Lorena's daughter, Alicia. However, because Matt rewrote the last 10 years, the girl was never born, so she shouldn't be here. Exactly. For some reason, it seems like that girl, just like Matt, fell down a hole in time somewhere who got lost in this wonderland. Matt had a bad feeling, but if we don't hurry and send this girl to another time, the whole 10 years might just wake up like a dream. He hurriedly reaches for the door. Then, unconsciously sensing that her daughter was in danger, Lorena stood in his way, crying. My daughter was finally born. She's my only treasure. Please help this child. Matt was surprised. The magic of the syrup and necklace should be an absolute power that cannot be resisted by human will. Even so, Lorena can't resist a mother's love for her daughter, which transcends birth and time, and even dispels magic. That's all I could say. Once again, Matt's love was not chosen. Matt still tries to open the door, and Lorena... Alicia found a strange key that looked like a necklace and slowly opened the door. Then a bright red scene spreads out in front of her. What she saw was a horrified mother holding a knife into a man's heart. As Alicia stood stunned, the man who had been stabbed... Oh, so she stabbed him. Okay. I didn't notice, Okay. The man who had been stabbed in the heart started laughing like crazy and started walking away as the way he got stabbed and just walked out of there like a madman. He's called the Mad Hatter. I'm just surprised. I'm just saying. Like, you walked that off? You walked off being stabbed in the heart? What are you? What is you? What is that? What is that? You maniacally laugh and walk out I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, I'm just saying. Alicia found a strange key that looked like a necklace and slowly opened the door. Then a bright red okay, yeah, okay. Started chasing Alicia away. It seems like her mother is shouting towards us in the distance, shouting something in the distance, but Alicia can't hear it at all. Eventually the man pulled out something like a syrup from his chest and tried to give it to Alicia to drink. While Alicia was desperately running away, she bumped into a cupboard and a cookie with "Eat Me" written on it. As if suddenly remembering it, Alicia picks it up and hastily devours it. At that moment, the world began to move clockwise. Oh! So she did that, and then she kind of went back to the present? But stuff still changed. But just not in the way. So Matt didn't... Wait. Okay, so... I don't know, I'm so confused, guys. I'm so confused. When Alicia suddenly woke up, she was at bar masquerade. She didn't remember that she was Chelsea, the diva of the store, but couldn't remember what she was dreaming about instead. A dream in which she ran away with the cat-like person at a casino, or was it a dream in which your mother was doing something shady with the rabbit-like people? I've had dreams like that since I was a child, so my memory is messed up, and I don't even know what was real. That's why Alicia dreams big. It was the bartender Lewis who covered the sleeping diva with a red blanket. Did you have a bad dream? Come on, let's open this door. Okay. Yeah, so she doesn't know, like, if what happened was real or not. She just knows that she dreams about it. Oh my gosh, my head hurts. My head hurts. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? My head hurts. Oh my gosh. I genuinely I can't even speak. I don't know how the freak did Matt survive getting stabbed in the heart? What is he? What? Cause he's still alive. It's not like he's dead. Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. Like, what? Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand. Also, I haven't heard anything about these diamond earrings or that clover thing. Where are those at? You guys might have to give me some theories in, like, the comments, because my head, I understand, but I also don't understand, like, the chain of events right now. Okay, so here's Albert. I was gonna call him Richard. I don't know why. I was about to call him Richard. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Little Mermaid. Oh. I love the art style here. It's very interesting because this has a very watercolor art style to it, which really matches. It really matches the watercolor, the texture. I'm sorry, I'm really artsy. I don't know. This vocal. Okay, so this is when he falls off the boat. Or he gets pushed off. I don't know, I kind of feel like he gets pushed off. I don't feel like he just falls off. Who just falls off a boat? He probably gets pushed off. I'm not gonna lie. This has a different vibe to it. The song. Yeah, she's literally Ariel. She's literally the Little Mermaid. Oh, okay. All of a sudden. Okay, what are you, pirates? What are you like? Why are you just jumping on the boat and like just slashing up people? Okay. Like, what? Ooh. Can we just celebrate like in peace? Like, I don't. Excuse me? Oh, he tried to save a little kid. Yeah, he gets pushed off. See? 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 I mean, yeah. But good on you, Albert. I don't know why I keep wanting to call you Richard. Good on you for trying to help a kid. Hopefully the kid's fine. Even if you sink below the tide, I'll come for you without delay. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Get him. Get him. Somebody need him because Chelsea don't want him, so somebody need him. So go ahead. I'm just saying. Let me be a part of your world. Okay, wait. So is she not a mermaid? Or is she just like swimming in the ocean? She's mermaid-esque, but she's not a mermaid. I saw feet, so already. So she's not. She doesn't have a tail. She just. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying. I expected her to be like a mermaid and expecting her like to exchange something, but I guess not. Okay. Merely looking at you steals my voice. Oh, this vocal. Oh, so she's a part of like some type of it's okay, she has her own like group of people that live by the sea. That's probably why she's so good at swimming. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Okay. Cool. Oh. Oh, they thought he died. So her people took him in to like nurse him back to health or whatever. Until he was finally found by his his guards and stuff like that. Girl, you didn't talk to him? Okay, that was kind of nice. That was kind of nice. Okay, what were your people doing when you were getting attacked on the boat though? Wait, you knew Autumn? Oh, wait, freaking... We learned this in Magic Ring Night. Why am I surprised? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my brain. Oh, okay. Oh, alright, fine, okay. We learned this in Magic Ring Night from the newspaper. So you can only assume that it's, okay. Wait, we do learn that in Magic Ring Night. Yes, we do. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. It's hard to get everything straight. I'm there's too much to witness here. All right. And you're a merchant, so obviously it's gonna be moving around. Oh, was she okay? Was she like invited to maybe like a special thing since maybe he heard from the people around that she's the one that saved him? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. Oh, so cute. Okay, I just have to say, is his hair, is it pink or is it blonde? In the beginning of this video, his hair was literally blonde or white, and now it has like this pinkish hue. I don't. You know what? I don't. You know what? Oh wait, so she went. Oh my gosh, this ties in with Bittersweet too. What does everything tie in together? My head feels like it's going to freaking explode. All right, okay, so this is the same ball for Bittersweet. Like she was invited, I guess, like as an honorary guest because like maybe they found out like, oh, she's the one that saved him or whatever, and she told some of her other people that were taking care of him like, hey, I'm the one that found him and like got him out of the water and saved him or whatever. Okay, so she goes there. She sees that he seems more smitten with Chelsea, so she's like, oh, like, excuse me. But girl, don't worry about it, she doesn't like him. She doesn't like him like that. I just want to know what's her, okay, didn't her profile say something about she likes knives? I want to see her with some knives. That seems like even you're captivated. And she runs out. Oh. She's probably too embarrassed. And now she's suddenly Cinderella with this, Girl, what? Girl, how did you... Girl, you were so far from that cliff. How? Okay, I know your ankle probably buckled when you got up, but you were so far from that cliff. How did you fall all the way clean off the cliff? How did that happen? Girl, I know. Why were you on the side of the cliff anyway? Was you trying to get home or like what? How did your ankle buckle so bad that you fell off the side of the cliff? Or did you just fall off on purpose? Because you say you wish you could vanish like foam, or was that an accident and then you wish like, oh, you're... Okay. Oh, I thought... Well, okay, I was expecting Albert to come out and like grab her or something before she fell in the water. I mean, it's okay, she could swim anyway. I'm just saying, but like... I don't know. I'm just saying, like, and she was probably fell off the cliff like too far for her to be grabbed anyway. But I'm just saying, you know. Anyway, I'll continue. Come on, Albert. Like, thank you. Thank you. I was about to be mad. Okay, now his hair is blonde again. I don't know why that bothers me like so much. It's probably like the lighting that they use in like certain ones, unless they change his hair color from Bittersweet, because his hair was like pink or like purple or something. But anyway, oh, my Prince Milo. Okay, that sounded a little okay, but you can have him though. You can have him though. That's fine. Strong, lovely, just a little selfish. that bob though, that's a strong bob. That's that sewer bob, just in blonde. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong. Even if this love ends in heartbreak, it's worth it. Is it, girl? Is it girl? Change his mind. I like that song, I like the vocals, I like the video, I like the art style, everything about that. Everything about that. But I know if he didn't like jump in that water to get her, I would have been mad. Okay. But he must have went to do that after Chelsea left or whatever. Or it was between no, he wouldn't do that after Chelsea left. Okay. Alright, okay, nice. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, do we oh my gosh. Guys, I hope you like my narration voice because, okay, I've already been talking enough that I feel like my vocals are dying. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Nina with a beautiful voice.
She lives in the small seaside village and is shy and timid, but she is confident that she can sing like no other. She dreamed of one day singing on a stage in a foreign country. She sang to the sea every day. However, Nina has never been to the other side of the ocean since she was born. This is because there's a law in the village that prevents children from crossing the ocean until they are 15 years old. But today is Nina's 15th birthday, which she had been waiting for a long time. It was midnight when everyone was asleep. Nina filled her heart with anticipation and anxiety and decided to swim alone across the ocean for the first. She swam across the whole goddamn ocean. What? The people in Royal Scandal are built different. What do you mean she swam across the ocean? Are you what? Are you for real? Okay. All right, fine. Oh, okay. I understand. They're just super. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Just then, a large sailing ship approached. People were singing and dancing on the boat, making it look like a festival. At the bow of the ship, there was a lone figure looking up at the night sky. It seems he is a prince from a foreign country. A beautiful profile and a kind smile. Nina fell in love at first sight. In his eyes, he could no longer see the ocean, the moon, or even the stars. In her eyes, she could no longer see the ocean, the moon, or even the stars. Nina just stared at him the whole time. However, pirates appeared due to a sudden storm and attacked the people on the ship. Without hesitation, the prince drew his sword and stood bravely to protect his people. However, the shock of saving the child caused him to fall into the raging sea. Nina immediately dove into the sea and forgot about her own danger, searched for the prince, and desperately pulled him back to the shore. The prince's breathing had already stopped. Nina tried desperately to make him breathe, but he didn't wake up. It's so sad to lose your life in exchange for helping people. So Nina sang alone on the quiet beach at night. At least the prince can rest in peace. Then, oh my goodness, whether it was a miracle or a coincidence, the prince came back to life as if being called by the singing voice. So now she can revive people with her singing. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, girl. She had so much sudden love in her heart that she just revived the prince with her voice. That is a new type of fairy tale. Never mind. It's kind of like how Rapunzel entangled, like, her tear revived what's his name, Eugene. Surprised, Nina hid behind a rock without waiting for him to regain consciousness. As soon as Nina saw him in profile, she suddenly became embarrassed and lost her voice. Eventually, the prince. So the losing her voice thing is just like a It's basically just kind of like a metaphor for like her getting embarrassed. Eventually, the prince was rescued by a passing villager and went somewhere. I wish I had just said one word. Nina regretted it very much. After that, the prince made a miraculous recovery and safely returned to his foreign country. In the end, Nina was never able to speak to the prince. Why? Is this the correct translation? Why am I so broke? I don't think so. Maybe it's like what? Okay, whatever. Maybe she is broke. I don't know. Hey Nina, it's been a while. Autumn, a peddler, called out to her when she felt depressed. Autumn travels all over the world, so Nina has loved his stories about foreign countries since she was a child. Nina confessed everything about the prince to Autumn, whom she adored like an older brother. Then Autumn pulled out a piece of notepaper from his large luggage. It turned out to be an invitation to a ball from the prince. After returning to a foreign country, the prince suddenly developed a fondness for opera and eventually decided to hold a ball, inviting divas from all over the world. So various connections came together, and I, merchant from a wide network of contracts, was assigned the important role of finding a diva in this country. It was perfect. Nina, please go. Is there such a ship for crossing? Nina decided to call it to the prince this time. After that, Nina practiced singing even harder. I'm sure even a prince would turn his head to listen to this song. Nina then boarded a large steamship and finally set sail for the foreign country of her dreams. The ball at the royal palace was lively and lovely. Nina steps into the royal palace wearing the accessories she received from her sisters and the dress Autumn gave her. She wanted to meet this prince. It was with this in mind that she had came all alone from a faraway country, but Nina had never been to a place like this before, and she began to feel anxious. However, Nina was not deterred. Although Nina lacked self-confidence, she has practiced hard every day to sing the song that she's confident in, so that she can beat anyone else. At last, she found the prince, but it seemed that only one woman was reflected in his eyes. Ahead of his line of sight, a woman was as beautiful as coral, sang once, and everyone took everyone's breath away, and they all became intoxicated by her beautiful voice. On the contrary, it was even frightening for Nina, who only knew a small village. The world is too different, as if she had been faced with the cruel reality that her singing, which was said to be the best of the village, was just a game in a narrow sea after all. Suddenly, feeling miserable, Nina ran away without even being able to sing. As Nina was crying in the garden, someone reached out to her. "What happened to you? Did you fall?" It was the coral-like woman who was singing earlier. To be able to sing such a gentle, beautiful, and authentic song. Nina didn't win anything. She was such a wonderful woman. It's a shame. Nina was unable to take her hands and ran away again. Since she was without money, the prince met the woman of his destiny. "I wish I had called out sooner. If I don't help him." Nina's heart was a mess, as a wave of helpless regret washed over her. Nina learned many things beyond the sea. The world I longed for was so vast and cruel, and I am only a small part of it. And no matter how hard I try, I can't complete with true talent. I feel like I'm starting to hate everything. The songs I love so much, the foreign countries, everything. Still, Nina couldn't help but hate the prince. While Nina was walking on the cliff crying, she did notice a crack under her feet and fell into the sea. But Nina quietly closed her eyes. "Let's just turn into bubbles and disappear, because I don't have any merits." It was then she heard a familiar voice in the distance. When Nina opened her eyes in surprise, her beloved prince was there. Before she knew it, she was in his arms. "I'm glad you're safe. Are you okay?" It's no longer a side profile. This time, the prince helped me. I really like this person, Nina thought again. I haven't seen this child before. Hey, can you take care of her? The little prince gently sat Nina down on a rock, called his servants and prepared to leave. Of course, the prince doesn't remember anything about Nina, but Nina came all the way here to meet him. However, when Nina looked at the prince, she could not make a sound. The first love was ending. That's when I thought I would never have any money. The strong wave washed over Nina's back. She couldn't help but step towards the prince, as if the sea was supporting her love. I'll never have this chance to speak to you. This love will probably never come to fruition. Still, I would rather change who I am without money and then turn into a bubble and disappear, right now at this moment. Nina took a deep breath, looked straight at him, and spoke to the prince clearly this time. I love you, my prince. Congratulations, Nina. I don't know how this turned out. I still want to see her with those knives, though. Like, I want to see something happen. I want to see her, like, use those knives, you know. She seems a bit, she's a little, but, you know. Alright, like I said, 1914. What kind of world is there beyond the sea that we have dreamed of since childhood? Nina, who grew up in a small sea village, fell in love with the beautiful prince on a ship the night she swam in the sea for the first time. However, the ship was attacked by pirates, and the prince fell into the sea. Nina desperately saved the prince, but deeply regretted having run away before he woke up. One day, Autumn, a traveling merchant who visited the village, suggested that she participate in the prince's ball as a singer. Nina is the best singer in the village. Confident that she can sing better than anyone, Nina decides to finally talk to the prince. Dressed in a dress given to her by Autumn and her sisters, Nina excitedly visited the royal palace. However, the woman singing there was just as beautiful as Coral and frighteningly gorgeous. The prince had already met his destined woman. Strong, beautiful, and a little greedy. Alright. So, with that, we have caught up with Royal Scandal. I really enjoyed Mermaid Theater, to be honest. So, to be honest, we still have not seen, at least I don't think so, we have not seen this club brooch or the diamond earrings. Like, it literally looks like Rosetta's wearing them, but it doesn't make sense. I don't know. But anyway, I am so happy to have reacted to Royal Scandal. It was definitely down my alley this whole time. I cannot wait for new Royal Scandal content to come out. I love how the story like ties in with each other. Hold on. Let me think. Before we end this, loaded in a picture of Nina. Um, I like her. We're chilling. We chilling. You. I'm gonna move you up. You're okay. 7. I don't know. I don't really care about him that much, so he can stay down here. He can stay down there. I don't really care. I don't care about him. I'm gonna be so honest. He's alright. But anyway. Okay, hold on. So this is my tier list for now. Seems reasonable, at least to me. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my reactions to Royal Scandal. There's so much going on, but I'm so happy to be a part of the Royal Scandal, you know, scene. And I hope in the future more people will start reacting to Royal Scandal. I know sometimes certain series people don't know that actually has like actual story. I love the story. I love the characters. Well, some of them. I love Chelsea. I love Lewis. I enjoy Catherine. I liked Nina. You know, Olivia. I like what's going on. I really wonder how many episodes it's going to be. But no matter what, I'll wait for the episodes, and I don't know, I really enjoy it. And I hope you guys did too. So, as I said, we'll be starting Calculator Project as our next music project. And I cannot wait to see you guys there. Every comment, view means a lot to me, and thank you for following me throughout this series. And hopefully I can continue making content that you guys enjoy watching. And yeah, I hope that a lot of these series get more of the recognition that they deserve, because this is so good, especially with the quality of the music videos, the quality of the vocals of each character, and the story. It's amazing, and I hope it gets more well known. So that's it for me for now, and I will see you guys next time with whatever else update I upload. I can't. My head hurts.